sure I'm close. That did it. Oh. Completing the image unlocked a data file. Looks like these Vista points were made by Miriam Technologies. That was Elizabeth's company. I wonder if I can find more of them. Wild. I'll pick these up. Dead bristleback by the falls. Gotta check it out. Looks like it died on impact. Maybe it charged off the cliff up there. I better keep following the trail up. An old mine. And a lot of broken trees. It's like a stampede went through. Is this where the bristlebacks came from? But how? Unless this cave leads out of the Daunt. Okay, let's see where this leads. The old cart tracks collapsed. It looks recent. Guess I'm not going that way. There's smoke from deeper in the mine. An explosion? Bristlebacks. So they did come through here. They must have gotten trapped. I'm gonna have to take them out before I can look around. Better take a look at where the smoke's coming from. The pack's full, but my stash has room. There's a lot of smoke. Looks like the mine runs pretty far back. There's a lot of blaze down there. There's enough blaze here to blast a mountain open. And there's a note on one of the barrels. There's a dead end. Bristlebacks must have collapsed these tracks too. No good. Can't use the pullcaster on that. This needs addressed to Olvend. Looks like this mine was supposed to be shut down. Olvend must have gotten greedy. Kept blasting deeper into the mountain. I should let Javad know what I found. So Olvend was secretly blasting in the mine, trying to squeeze it for all it's worth. Until Bristleback stampeded through. Maybe the explosions blew a way open? But from where? The dead Bristleback down there? The cart tracks must have given way under it. Let's turn into something tasty. Dead machines. And a trap. Looks like someone's been trying to keep this trail clear.
Leave us alone. We have nothing for you. As surely as the sun sets in the west, our prayers will be answered. Rema, be patient. Vigilant. Our path will be revealed.
Well, where these people are, I guess they want to be left alone. Time to get Ulvin to blow the whistle, then Wadis to bear light.
Must be someone.
Savior, what news do you bring?
Picked up the bristleback trail by the quarry. Looks like they stampeded out of a mine at the back of the valley.
The mine? How could a herd of bristlebacks come from there?
I'm not sure, but Ulvin's workers were using explosives to tap the tunnels inside.
For the love of Dawn, I told him it wasn't worth the risk. Those tunnels, they run for miles underground, even beyond the Daunt. No, you don't think...
That Ulvin's blasting opened up a passage from the other side?
Perhaps. Yes, perhaps. If this is true, we need confirmation. An inquiry. So thorough, so irrefutable, endorsed by the Savior.
All right, I'll keep looking. What is this concession decree that...
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Osir, he could secure...
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their... Hence, why the concession is so important, and why blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks, no matter...
How did you...
I asked for the posting, overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun. It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But you're like Ulvin to blast...
Ulvin's not going. He's been around longer than I have. Even fence... Oh, I'll find a way to live. I have to.
I need to go.
Of course.
If I'm gonna find out where the bristlebacks came from, I need to head further west.
Oh, this'll really bore. I'll add as...
Still here, I see.
You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble, ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Osram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
If Chainscrape is on Carja land, shouldn't a Carja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Osram folk, of course. You think a Carja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then? People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with Chainscrape from the beginning. I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
I cleared out all the bristlebacks.
Oh, you did?
Now that you've recovered from your shock, time to blow the whistle.
Oh, there, not so fast. I'll have to send someone out to confirm the kills. Make sure the valley is safe again. It shouldn't take more than a day. Or two.
No. You blow the whistle now.
These are innocent Osram lives we're talking about here. Surely the delay...
Either you do it now, or I will.
Ah, I knew you could do it! Friends, gather round. The savior of Meridian has done it
Now
again.
what?
The Bristlebacks are defeated. You,
What?
sound the whistle. Chainscrape is open for business.
Terrific.
Yay.
And Ulvund has agreed to personally pay every worker their lost wages.
Yeah!
That's more like it.
Yeah! Woo!
Haha.
Yeah! Yeah! Don't you have an embassy to get to?
Yeah, I guess I do. Well, the Chainscrape's back to work. Merchants should be open to trade. I should see if they have anything useful before I send Wadis off to Barren Light.
Outfits. Armor.
I'll have you know I am the smartest man.
Brought out only the good stuff for you, Red. Seeing as you got that whistle blowing.
Hey, I've been waiting to get my lucky hammer fixed for days.
You haven't done anything useful like getting rid of any bristlebacks, though, have you? Take your time. I promise you won't be disappointed. Come back anytime.
The way to Barren Light is clear. Get moving.
You're not errand vanguardsman. I will move only when the captain
When
says...
I've cleared out all the bristlebacks, which I have. Captain's orders.
So they're okay?
Banged up, but breathing. And waiting up ahead for you.
But I was supposed to have 3 escorts.
I'm off to Barren Light, buddies. Like Aloy said, Captain's orders. You can stay here.
Abandoned to the riffraff? I think not.
Guess you're coming with me then. See you there, Aloy.
Well, now that that's done, the embassy can finally get underway. If I can get through it, I'll be able to track down Silence. Hades. Maybe even a Gaia backup. Guess I could head straight for Barren Light. Or poke around the Daunt some more first. And maybe take Petra up on that drink.
There's whole cities out there abandoned by the old ones. Probably wondering how I know all this.
Next time we're here.
Come for that beer after all, eh?
No?
Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's
Then fire and spit. That's a blast from the back. Won't fix the...
Like what?
Well, things aren't as bad since you got this place running again. But we still got Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree. If you don't put that down, I'll come over there and show you how that game ends. Anyway, right now, I'm just worried about those refugees out from Sunfall. To come all this way enduring Forge knows what.
Yeah, I saw. They won't let anyone up the old trailhead southwest of here.
And therein lies the problem. A Stormbird crashed up on the cliffs last week, and Talon Cleanbrokers had his eye on the salvage ever since. But the refugees have barred entrance. Mustn't interrupt their sun-scorched ritual. Something about finding a twilight path.
Huh. I never heard them talk about that before.
Yeah, well, these particular Shadow Karja are an odd bunch. But overall, they're peaceful folk. Not that it matters to Talon. He'll crack some heads to get to that salvage. Maybe you could swing by. Convince him to set up camp somewhere else?
So the bristlebacks in the Daunt.
You're a pig. Blasted things, those bristlebacks. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But bless the bellows, you cleared them out and got this place working again. That put a dent in Olvin's plans. Now, if only there was some way to smash them all together and run them out of town.
But how could bristlebacks in the Daunt help Olvind?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came from, Olvind has taken to blaming the Karja for them. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
About that, I think the bristlebacks came out of Olvin's old mine.
Now there's a spark that could light a fire. Can you prove it?
I'm working on it.
By the forge. Grab my ear if you nail it down.
So about
Around here, everything's about Olvind.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stone and timber. So he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn. Thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Karja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
This concession decree, what is it exactly? And how would it help Olvind?
It's pig diddle, that's what.
A writ that would put all Osram claims in the Daunt under Osram law, even though they're on Karja land. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Karja. No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their business. And since Olvind has a stake in all those claims, it would make him richer than a scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention Chainscrape would become an Osram municipality, so he could buy enough votes to call himself an elderman. He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that. Figures if he keeps up the pressure, eventually the magistrate will sign.
Well, if I'm up that way, I'll talk to the refugees. Try to convince them to move.
Much appreciated. They have it rough. Don't need Talon making it rougher.
This Talon fellow might still be in Chainscrape. I could have a word with him first.
I'm sorry, I'll be right. Okay, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm saying it's over.
It's a weapon! Kill is the point. Not if it blows the user's arm off!
Oh, just stop talking. Where are we? So, you look like someone who's all...
Actually,
But you're just nuts!
I'm not a customer.
I got it! Triple the powder. It'll blow a strider. Boom. One shot.
Maybe I am.
Then how would you like to be the proud owner of the world's first machine-enhanced,
Explosive, done in one, machine wrecking,
yet perfectly safe, javelin thrower?
Are you two from around?
Nah, the claim. Dad sent us out west in search of some unknown opportunity.
Sounds like you had other...
Let's just say that isn't how I want to make my...
So she's your...
My apprentice and my sister. There was an incident
involving...
Boom!
Precious homebrew.
Huh. Tell me more about this.
Saw a scroll when I was a kid by some Karja scholar who wandered out west. Had a scary drawing of it tonight. Effective? Yeah. But come and I'm on...
Whereas I will
I can use machine parts to enhance the... Well, Boomer here is adamant that namely with explosive...
Boomsticks.
Why not?
That could work. I need the parts to make the first working model.
Well, for starters, charger horns. Intact.
Yeah, otherwise but the real innovation...
There's a mean boomer.
You get him for me. It's yours.
You have a deal. You wanted to speak to me?
Well, you know better than not just against machine. Name's Odur. Best place to practice say. You, the savior of Meridian champ.
Who?
The Enduring. I've heard the Tanakh have training. It's how the warriors, and only the very best from the pits get to train.
So, to find the Enduring...
You'll have to go far if you do. The 3 clans, my guess is the Tanakh don't kill you. But that's a far... I also...
Who would I be fighting exactly?
Well, I know you're the savior, but we only use these drunken fools. You have to leave, but I'll look at... So, what do you...
I might be.
That's what I like. Fear of yours seems to energize after attack. I think landing heavy attacks in combination will energize the Now to use that energy, try attacking your enemy. See if you can energize them. No, light attack will energize your enemy. Hit them with any heavy The savior of Meridian wins! That spear of yours seems to energize after attacks. I think landing heavy attacks and combinations will energize it faster. Use that energy. Try attacking your enemy. See if you can energize them.
Sister! Over here!
Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah! You know?
This one goes to the Nora.
Damn good gear you got there.
You think you're scared to deal with that armor? Use attacks to energize your spear. Then hit your opponent with a heavy or power attack to blast their armor off. The energy doesn't last forever. Shoot the glowing part of your opponent before the energy fades. Can give you the edge in battle. Keep energizing it, and then your enemies. Triggering those energy blasts should help you vanquish your opponents.
It's you. The machine hunter that bailed out the Karja.
Never heard it put that way before.
What do you want?
Heard you've been hassling refugees up by the cliffs.
Yeah, well, you heard wrong. There's salvage up there. A Stormbird. Nailed him myself with the harpoon here in town. Not an easy shot if I do say so myself. It clipped its wing. And it crashed into the old tower up there. Killed it quick. So if anyone's hassling anyone, it's the Shadow Karja filth that's blocking the way up to my claim.
And you're ready to crack some skulls to get to it?
No need. It's a raggedy bunch. Probably all starved before I have to lift a finger.
We'll see about that.
Oh yeah, we will, won't we? Now shop's closed to Karja lovers. On your blasted way. Away with you. Got no time for Karja sympathizers.
Not. Attacks are fast, but easily blocked. So learn to combine them with other attacks. Heavy attacks break weapon blocks and do more damage. But they're slow, so your opponents might counterattack. Power attacks smash weapon blocks to really hammer an enemy with damage. But they're slow and leave you vulnerable, so pick your moment. Welcome back, Savior.